Welcome back to the Kaspa Silver YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about understanding Kaspa and really understanding what you are investing in, because I think a lot of people kind of forget where we're at with Kaspa and is allowing price movements to dictate how they feel about their investment. If you guys are new around here, consider leaving a like on the video and also subscribing to the channel, because we're keeping it real for you and giving serious education and opinion on Kaspa. So before we get into the discussion, let's take a look at price action. As you can see, Kaspa has literally just become a stable coin. That's like what I kind of describe it now. We have just been consolidating back and forth within this 2 cent area. I mean, it's like really just, this is just consolidation. This isn't really anything bad. I mean, we had these pumps, these little run-ups because of the rumors of exchanges, and then when the exchange came out, obviously people just sold on the news, and we keep having issues with BitGet and Uphold. Those are gonna come at some point. Hopefully, I'm gonna be making a video dedicated just for BitGet, because I think there's a really valuable lesson to be learned with the BitGet exchange, but that will be in a further video on another date. So let's look at the cas.fyi. Over here, we could see our current supply is at the 18.3. We're currently at 220 cas per reward. In 3 hours, it's going to be reduced to the 220. So we're slowly decreasing how many Kaspa is rewarded to each block mined. We're at 63% mined. We still got that 1.14 PHs. We can look at our top addresses here, and you can see that the top 10 exchanges are, or the top 10 addresses are just exchanges, which is actually pretty crazy and also really good. I mean, it means that there's really no one in the top 10 that's going to really dump on us except for maybe these people right here, which I have a feeling they could be another exchange or something like that, and they just haven't revealed their address yet. But who knows? I know there's a lot of things in the background going on for Kaspa when it comes to exchanges, but you can see that KuCoin was added over here, and they were actually at number 9 when they first got added. So they've just been increasing their holdings with Kaspa, so that's really good. I think KuCoin should take over Mexi. Mexi just has a ton of the supply of Kaspa, and like I saw that supposedly like 2 point something billion Kaspa is on exchanges, and that's just a huge issue. But before I address that, let's get into what I wanted to talk about, and that is just kind of reminding people that when you're investing into Kaspa, you are literally investing into an unfinished project. Kaspa is not even complete, and many people are looking at the price movement and making the price movement be what Kaspa is. And it's like the price of Kaspa doesn't really show what Kaspa is doing or what it's actually trying to achieve and solve. It's the same thing with Bitcoin. People do that with Bitcoin all the time. It's like they go crazy about the price, but it's like Bitcoin is still doing what it was set to do, and it's still becoming that store of value, and Kaspa is still doing what it's set to do, solving the trilemma and just being that digital silver in the space, being more of what Bitcoin was supposed to be, and being that true electronic cash system. And again, you can look over here in the developments for Kaspa. You could see here that there's still tons of things that still need to get done. We're still in development for the upgrade consensus to follow the DAG protocol. DAG is like an evolution from, you have the Ghost DAG, you have Ghost, and then you have Ghost DAG, and then we're gonna have DAG Knight. So this is like gonna be a hard fork. So it's gonna be later down the road. This is still in development just to make our network faster and cheaper, and just keep working. We still got Rust in the background testing. So we're almost gonna eventually get to the completed stage, hopefully. But again, you see here that this is trying to achieve 100 blocks per second. In my previous video, I did explain about the 35,000 transactions per second, and I found out that that was actually 200 blocks per second that was able to be done on. So that's actually pretty crazy. We still got the mobile wallet that we're waiting on. Mobile wallet, I've been actually testing it myself. It's actually really cool, and I'm hoping that they do get this wallet out. The expected time frame for the development of this wallet is roughly 3 to 4 months. I don't know exactly when they started this, so I would say it's probably going to be within the next month or two, because I've been using the wallet now for a whole month. So it should be very near to be completed. Further increase blocks per second and transactions per second. This is still in development, guys. Integrate Kaspa for use on Ledger. I know this is a huge one for people, and I know people are literally waiting to buy Kaspa. Just because there's no Ledger, they're not even buying Kaspa, and I don't think that's a smart idea. There are alternatives. There's the KDX wallet. There's the mobile wallet that you can get in beta. There's the web wallet, which I highly do not recommend because the web wallet could lead into you clicking the wrong link and having all your Kaspa stolen from you. But hey, there's the Tandem Wallet. There's tons of different options, but if you're waiting just for Ledger, then, just be patient because these things obviously are not going to come overnight. The white paper, we really don't have a dedicated white paper. We have like a bunch of different white papers combined into one to kind of make what Kaspa is. And then we have this new one that was added not too long ago with node improvements. And it says currently there is no P2P communication for nodes that allow them to exchange normally pruned data. Improvements to nodes will allow for Kaspa to have a more thorough block explorer to revisit past transactions beyond Kaspa's pruning point. So I'm pretty sure I'm still trying to learn about the nodes and all that kind of stuff. But right now, when you run a node on Bitcoin, you're able to download like all of Bitcoin's history from the Genesis block, which is like around 500 and something gigabytes. And you could download all of that into your computer. Right now with Kaspa, I'm pretty sure it can only visit, you see right here, on standard nodes can only be visited 3 days in the past. So with this new integration, we're going to be able to visit farther back, which is important for keeping the history of the whole entire block DAG history. So, and then the last one is the smart contracts implementation. I think this is the only one that's still in planning. Yeah, that's the only one that's still in the planning stage. Because smart contracts is literally last. Like, we don't need smart contracts. We're already doing everything that Bitcoin was like supposed to do in the beginning. We pretty much solved that basic area, but we are just trying to even improve it even more and become more secure, more faster, and just be more easily used in the space. So smart contracts is gonna come at some point, but guys, it's not here yet. And I think looking at all this, it just shows that there's a huge future for Kaspa. This is a long-term investment. You're not going to see $1 tomorrow. You're not going to see $1 probably by the end of this year. I know it would be nice to be like Pepe and just be like, yeah, we're going to go to $1 billion tonight, but it doesn't work like that. Things like this take time. And honestly, in my opinion, I think it may come sooner than we think, but I like to keep a long-term mindset so that I avoid those emotions coming in and causing me to think about my investment when really it's like it's an investment. When you invest into something, it's something for a long term. And because it's long term, it's very important to understand where to hold your Kaspa. I'm seeing too many people holding Kaspa on exchanges still. And the other day on the Discord, Gate.io had a display issue where Kaspa wasn't showing for users. And people were coming to the Discord and they were freaking out that they couldn't see their Kaspa. And then it all ended up being that, it's just a display issue. But I told them in the Discord chat, I said, guys, if you were this scared of a display issue, imagine if your Kaspa was actually gone. Why are you trusting exchanges? I don't know if you guys remember FTX, but FTX was an exchange that completely just fell like apart on itself. Everyone lost their funds. These exchanges have no insurance. You lose your money on these exchanges, they go bankrupt, they ban your account. You can't do anything but try to complain to them. We can't help you. It's not on our end. It's a third party. That's why it's so important to understand to hold your crypto offline, have your own private keys. And that's why I'm going to recommend Tandem Wallet, because this wallet right now is offering 15% off for Kaspa users. If you guys use the code Kaspa Silver, you guys get 15% off with my code. I obviously do get a kickback. If you guys don't want to give me a kickback of the commission from buying this, you can literally use the code Kaspa and you'll still get 15% off. And this is going to last till May 15th. So you could choose whichever promo code you want to use, but I'm going to still promote a better alternative to hold your Kaspa offline. So if you guys use my code, you get 15% off and it'll be costing you $40 just for 2 cards. And I do have a full tutorial on how to use these cards, so go ahead and check that out on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, just kind of reminding you guys of the mission that Kaspa is trying to do, and that we are nowhere near completion stage. So this is a long-term investment. Guys, I'm going to start a new model on the channel. Remember, don't be average, be different. See you guys in the next one.